Hey everyone, Mike with Mike's American Flyer Trains. Thanks for tuning in. For this video, I want to do a review and a demonstration of this American Flyer Legacy Pennsylvania Railroad 2882 HH1 Mallet. This is from the 2022 Lionel American Flyer catalog. A little historical information on this. The Pennsylvania Railroad only had 6 of these articulated locomotives, which they purchased new from the Norfolk and Western Railroad in 1943. N&W built 6 of these Y3 compound articulated steam locomotives in the Roanoke shops in 1943. The Pennsylvania Railroad gave them their own HH1 designation, and they were primarily used, I should say, for freight and helper service on the lines west of Altoona. Sadly, the last of them were retired in 1951, being replaced by the J1 210-4 Texas-type locomotives, and all 6 HH1s were eventually scrapped. This American Flyer model is a very close representation of the actual locomotives. Painted in Brunswick green, Lionel did a pretty accurate job with this one, unlike some of the Pennsylvania Railroad O-gauge locomotives delivered over the last year or so to the O-gauge community. I've had this in my collection for about a month now, and I love running it. I was lucky to find this at Brady's Train Outlet outside Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And you may have already seen this in several of my Instagram posts and YouTube shorts. It is highly detailed, with the exception of no rope for the bell. I'll be adding one shortly, that's for sure. And taking a closer look, it's a 2882 configuration. So it has 2 wheels up on the pilot truck, 2 sets of 8 drive wheels, and then 2 wheels on the trailing truck. The tender for this model is a 6-wheel truck tender. Some of the other 2882s that Lionel made for American Flyer and other railroads only came with 4-wheel trucks on the tenders. Historically, the Pennsylvania versions would also have a doghouse back here on the tender, but sadly these models did not come with them. In Lionel, in addition to the legacy features that we've come to expect, included whistle steam for the very first time on this locomotive. It's a very cool feature, as many of my friends in the O-gauge community already know. Smoke fluid for the whistle steam goes under this hatch right here, and then of course stack steam, the fluid goes in there. Under the brass whistle, which is over here on the other side of this dome, there's a simple hole in the boiler for the whistle steam effect. The pop-off valves are also brass pieces. For the cab, this panel right on top has the run and program switches under it, and there's also 2 hatches on top of the cab, but those are not movable. Other notable features include a flickering firebox and a glowing ash pan, which actually only lights up when the locomotive is in motion. Of course, it has a lighted cab and cab figures, and directional LED lighting is in there too. And it has, in my opinion, a pretty incredible sound system, even though its crew talk and tower comm is not road specific. The whistle is awesome and sounds like what we've come to know and love on a Norfolk and Western Y3 or Class A. It has a lot of grab irons all the way from the pilot and handrails back along the boiler and also onto the tender and the back of the tender with a ladder. It's a big locomotive, as you can see, especially on my fairly small layout. It measures 21.5 inches from the front of the pilot to the back of the tender, but it still actually runs on R20 curves without any issue. So let's get her moving. I've got some coal hoppers behind her. And right now the steam for the stack is probably a little low because I've had it running here for a few minutes. But the whistle steam, after it warms up, seems to run pretty good. So let's get her in motion.
Tower, my water's just about empty. Am I clear to make a move? Over. Roger that. Take the green. Over. Very good. I got the green light. Out.
I'd love to hear your thoughts on this locomotive. Leave a comment below. And also please like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. Many thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.